Okay, so back at it again today. I think so far on the rack I have just the power conditioner mounted, and the first amplifier at the bottom here. You can't see it, but the amplifier is there, the bass amplifier. So what I'm going to be doing is mounting the reverb and another amplifier. So for the reverb, I have the reverb. From the reverb, I go to the expander. From the expander to the BBE maximizer. From the maximizer to the drive rack. So I'm gonna have two drive rack. Another one is on the way, and that's just for the top end, meaning from low mid up to tweeter signal. So obviously this is not gonna be here. This is just sitting here looking pretty. So can't move that. So what we're gonna have is this right here. All right, get some Midiverb going, some reverb. One thing about the Midiverb is that it takes 1/4 inch, and I do believe these are unbalanced, meaning it's not a tip and ring. It's just a tip and the ground. Alright, so that's what it takes for input and output. But as you know, for an input I'm gonna have XLR coming from the DJ controller. So I'm gonna have to solder some wires here, make up a 1/4 inch connection to go to this. What I found just by watching someone here on YouTube, big up Mighty Action, on his channel, he said instead of soldering these, you could buy some pass-through. So you would have, for the input, you would have a female XLR here, and it doesn't have anything that you would solder here. It has another male XLR on the back side that you could, plug your XLR connection into, which makes sense because it's gonna lock in. You save yourself some time to solder. So yeah, you can check that out too. That could be a better option. But for now, since I have this set up, I'm not gonna change it. For future ones, I will use that option. I actually bought some of them already, but this one I'm gonna solder it. So this goes on the back side of the rack. All right, it's gonna mount just like that, but on the flip side. All right, so all right, gonna get to work. All right, so these are the pass-through XLR connectors that I was talking about. So as you can see, these inputs are the female, and these are chassis mount. And on the flip side, you see you have the male connector. So you don't have to solder anymore, just jack into this side and input goes here. So I have these for future use, which I know definitely I'll be using them. So I have the female input, and I have the male input. Actually, these are used for males are used for output rather. So anything for taking out XLR signal, this is it. And then on the flip side, it's got the female connector, so you just jack right into it. And these are, I like to have black ones also. So these are, just realize I need these in female black connectors. I think I have them on order, by the way. But anyway, I want to need the female ones also. I use black to control the bass signal. And then these are the other top end signal. All right, so I have these are the pass-through XLR connectors, so no more soldering. Thanks to Mighty Action, I found that out watching your channel, so big up. And thanks for sharing all the information that you share. That's how I look at things. If I know something, I'll be happy to share it. Information I don't hold on to information, and thanks for sharing, like I said. Alright, so straight to work for me. Alright, so that's it for the Ashley Midiverb. That's in. It's 1 out of 2 items down for today. So tell me, what do you do with these plastic things? Because I think they'll just break once you put them on. Let me know if you use them. Oh, it goes in the trash for me. So what we have this far is this is the input bar that's bringing all the input into the rack. So I have this all made up now with the XLR connected. I think actually 1/4 connected here because this goes to the Midiverb. This is the base input, which is XLR direct to the DVX drive rack, and then some power to power the console. So I may need to flip this thing around to put it in. But before I do that, I have a Wasi amplifier to add, so I may just do that now. So I'll take these out. Okay, so I rest these here. So these were just so that I don't scratch up the top of the add mark. Okay. So here is the Wasi amplifier. I could get this out. I have this right here. This is the Wasi 4400 4400 amplifier. I think they said this thing is 1200 watts per channel at 4 or 8 ohms. I don't know, but this will be playing tweeter and horn for now. For now. That goes right here. Alright. So I left a 1 unit space here for another 1 unit amplifier. It may be a add mark, it may be something else. Yeah, I really was looking at the add mark AD442 for low mid and high mid, so I may just get that one. So for persons who are loading amplifiers and leaving a space in between each amplifier, I would like to know if you're just letting the amplifiers hang or you anchor it in the back of the amplifier, because I know those amplifiers are heavy and can't imagine you just using the front screws to hold up the amplifier. So you could let me know what you do there. I'd like to know.